Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna fucking ever be. So,
do you remember the Old Spice commercials? Before they got all crazy, it was the "Hello, Ladies" one.
no. You mean the Terry Crews ones?
No, before then.
Oh no.
And then before that last sequence, like he always started, and he's like, "Hello, ladies."
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, yeah. I love those commercials.
Why?
I don't know why. It's just, yeah. I changed my voicemail message.
What, to say hello, ladies?
And it goes,
Dude, if you're fucking,
said,
if I ever called you and you're, but dude, done.
It said, "Hello, ladies. The tall, accomplished man that you're trying to reach is not available." It was fantastic.
You smell that?
Bullshit.
I smell bullshit. Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is how we're going to start a fucking episode?
Why not?
What episode is this?
77.
33. Oh.
Ooh.
What did we say we were going to get to before we switch the season?
5,000.
No, we did not agree on that.
So,
what?
What do you got?
Oh, I got.
What you got?
What do you got? What are you fucking bringing to the table?
I am.
Why don't you introduce the fucking floating head that's in the room?
I am bringing.
Why did you send me a fucking email
Ryan.
that says episode 31?
When did I do that?
I don't know.
It says from you, episode 31.
I didn't say
To the Gmail.
To the Gmail. So yeah, I got.
Oh, you sent the picture.
Got Ryan from Seattle.
Yeah, and who's Ryan from Seattle?
Hello, Las
fucking
Vegas.
bait this shit out of you? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's just a
He's just a fucking floating head in the studio.
he's a musician.
You're going to see me occasionally and hear me maybe even less occasionally. But this
Maybe.
is a lot of fun for me.
He actually wanted to do this.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, because he asked me what I was doing. I said, "Well, we got to record the podcast thing." And instantly his eyes lit up, and I was like, "Sweet."
Oh, man. So just because he's here and just because
Yeah.
you fucking bought it for me, do I need to stand up
No.
to show this, or can you see it?
I can see it.
Your shirt.
There,
Yeah. I'm wearing my
It's a Seattle hit since 1954.
my Dick's shirt. Hey, and if you're curious, can we put links? Put a link in the description below. But don't. Hey, if you're gonna Google Dick's, don't do it at work, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's NSFW.
Yeah.
I personally love a hot, greasy bag of dicks.
It's fantastic.
They're always greasy too.
Yes. And consistent. You know what you're getting every single time.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about Dick's? About
Prob-
I used to do when I
Probably.
You've told me a lot of story about dicks.
No, I haven't. You're a liar. No, have I ever told you the reason why I know what the sauce, how the sauce is made? Ah, fuck, that didn't come out right either.
The dick sauce. Well, see, it starts with the testiculars.
So, I used to when I was first truck driver, one of my first local jobs was McDonald Meat, not McDonald.
Yeah,
Mac.
McDonald,
Okay, so
yeah.
they delivered the patties to Dick's.
They delivered the dicks to dicks.
No, they delivered the hamburger patties
Yeah, okay.
to Dick's.
Gotcha.
So that's how I learned how to make the secret recipe sauce. The goop.
Is from dropping off frozen patties.
No, they were not frozen patties. They were fresh patties.
Oh, fresh patties.
Yes, that is one thing that before
Gotcha.
the whole craze of McDonald's and their bullshit fresh patties,
They're bullshit beef.
beef-ish.
Remember they had to change the sign? They had like...
Oh, the exact billions to
Yeah.
a more vague number because
Yes.
there weren't enough cows to have made up for the real number.
Yeah.
No, I did not know this.
something
Yeah.
like that. I always
Yeah.
wondered that's just one of those things
Yeah, it
you
was
hear
like
if that's real or
billions and billions or something like that. But then there has never been enough cows to actually produce that much. So they ended up having to change it to like a vague number that...
not. Just billions instead of 300 billion or something.
Why do I hear the show starting over again in my ears?
Because I did something wrong.
Oh.
You're still recording though, right? You pushed the record. Okay. So I didn't hear most of that.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I know that song.
I know that song. I know that voice. Holy shit. Hey, that sounds like the guy that used to be. Anyway.
So the
Well,
sauce.
Did they not admit to the fillers that they put in their beef ish? I swear to God,
I
if it's
forget the
ground up fucking
exact-
alien, I swear.
I think they would have had to admit, and that was the implication.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's why they ended up changing it.
So
So
we haven't talked about, because you just glazed over it the one day. You have been to both
Yes.
of Lady Gaga's residencies here in Las Vegas.
yes, I have.
So just brief fill in on both. Which one do you prefer?
Jazz and piano. Her jazz and piano show. You just asked me a question. I gave you the answer, asshole.
Here.
So, what I like about it is we're in a 5,000 person venue.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's like 5,300.
5,000.
And
Yeah.
she makes this show feel intimate. Like it makes you feel like you're in a 500 person venue.
Got it.
She's just really good at her stage presence and bringing it to the audience, but like in chunks. Like, I don't know, you feel like she's not singing here. You feel like she's singing to you.
Oh, cool. So same stage for both? Different setups, obviously.
Different setup, same physical stage.
Right.
There's a hard stage that doesn't change.
Oh.
But she's got a full orchestra.
Ooh.
She has a
Wait,
court.
who? Shout out.
I don't know.
Does Las Vegas have a Philharmonic Symphony?
I don't think it's Philharmonic, but they are all local.
Oh.
And then she's got the Brian Newman Quartet. He's pretty famous. He has a residency at Nomad. But it's a quartet. Yeah. And then they've got a full grand, like bright white Steinway. That's just amazing.
So, did you hear about the latest? Well, actually, I'm asking you for verification. Did you hear about the Lady Gaga wardrobe malfunction?
There's one every night.
This one was during Enigma. Does she fly out?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently, the harness wouldn't buckle.
It has to.
So it didn't one show, and she decided to go flying anyway.
It can't.
That's what they said.
I-
Wait, are you telling me that something I heard on the radio was a lie?
Yeah. So I've seen the harness, and I see how it works. And if it doesn't buckle, there's nothing holding you. So think of it like almost like a racing harness that's upside down. So the bottom strap buckles, and the side straps buckle into a centerpiece, and then those centerpiece goes to the risers.
Oh, it's 5.0.
So if that,
I got it.
So if that buckle isn't there, there's nothing to be able to hold a person. It would be physically impossible.
Maybe she just crossed her legs, went for the ride.
She can't.
No, she could. You're wrong. She could.
But there is a seatbelt in another prop that ends up flying up and goes all over the place. And it's almost like a seat that kind of looks like a spaceship. It's part of her programming. And that has a seatbelt in it because she has a tendency to rock and do all sorts of crazy shit, and they don't want her to fall
Maybe
out.
that's what it was.
So
that's
maybe
what you're talking
it,
about.
it could have been that seatbelt,
Oh,
and
okay.
then she ended up basically just having to stay put.
Yeah.
'Cause
Unlike
that's
a
just-
couple weeks ago when
'cause
she
that's
took
just
the
a
stage
fucking-
dive.
Can't talk about it.
You can't.
I can't anymore.
Oh, got it. All right, not a
Yeah.
problem. Moving on. Yogi Bear.
I want to go back to Gaga, damn it.
All right.
The only reason why is,
Oh, do tell.
I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan. And she does 2 Frank Sinatra covers that are amazing.
Are they magical?
I wouldn't go as far as magical,
Oh.
but having a female cover that can hit all the notes and the timing perfectly with the orchestra, I mean, it's amazing.
Huh.
It's a really good show.
Cool.
The Enigma is cool for what it is. It draws a much younger crowd, and it's entertaining. But yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, I would rather go to the jazz and piano show.
I got you. So Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Not Yogi the Bear,
Oh.
but Yogi Bear,
What is Yogi Bear?
the baseball guy.
Yogi Berra.
Thank you, Yogi
Berra.
Berra.
Oh,
You know
gotcha.
who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for that, because that would have been a fucking 5-minute segment on you trying to explain who this fucking
And
guy is.
I was way into that.
was listening to Road Dog, which you always give me shit for.
Yep.
But I'm a truck driver. What do you expect?
Whatever.
So I don't know if it's today or
Well, this truck
yesterday.
here, it's got one extra gear.
No, they never have one
I
extra
know,
gear.
I know.
It's
Shut your
3 or
face. I was just
3 or
making
8.
fun of you, but you
Jesus.
just can't let it happen.
No, because the last episode you were like, I went to a truck stop to get something healthy.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Because I did. Anyway, I digress. So it's either today or yesterday, and I know that, we record these in the past.
Yeah.
Unveil or pull back the curtain for
Yeah, this is June 3rd right now.
No, it's not.
As we're wearing pants, so clearly that's not true.
Exactly. So they were talking about Will Rogers, Roy Rogers. Sorry,
Will. Roy?
Roy,
Okay.
the cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was his birthday, and
Oh.
they were talking about Roy Rogerisms. And I was like, oh, instantly in my head popped in like 4 or 5 Yogi Berrisms. And then they started talking about that. So I thought it would be kind of funny to grab a few. And all of these are verified. He did say these. So there are lots of Yogi-isms out there that he didn't say.
Yeah.
That people just come up with absurd shit because his were so absurd that people just say that he said it,
Yep.
even though he didn't.
Misappropriated internet quotes.
Yeah. Surprise.
Never
surprise.
heard of that.
No, not
Weird.
at all. A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore.
That's true.
It's always been true. You can observe a lot by watching.
That's fair.
Yep. What the hell? It ain't over till it's over. Obviously, that one he said.
Yeah.
You ask me anything I don't know, I'm not gonna give you an answer.
Sounds like somebody's molesting a dog.
Yeah, something like that. I can hear that too.
So that Captain Obvious commercial series is kind of a play off of Yogi Berra-isms.
Yes, but
Is what it sounds like.
But the most, I don't know if it's the most recent one, but it's the one that's currently on at nauseum, where they're in the bathroom and the guy's taking a shit and the girl's in the tub.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Captain Obvious is there.
yeah.
That's
You don't
good-
see a lot of Stanley Steamers on television commercials.
Not often.
It's a new one.
Yeah. I thought he was talking about the actual Stanley Steamer commercial. I'm like,
nope.
what are you talking about? We got those every 10 minutes out here. Baseball is 90% mental and the other half is physical.
I'll take it.
You wouldn't have won if we'd have beaten you.
That's true.
There are some people who, if they don't already know, you can't tell them.
He's just rolling out the hits.
I know.
Wow.
What was the other? The future ain't what it used to be.
That is true.
It's always been true. So,
There's always one of those.
did you know
Every episode.
what?
A cough break.
Oh, cough,
Yep.
snort,
Yep.
burp,
Burp.
fart.
Yeah.
I try and just muss those right down into the seat so you can't hear them. Because I have a cloth seat. Now, if you let one fly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll rattle.
There's a podcast I listen to all the time. Shout out to your mom's house that they have a fart mic.
Nice.
It's not on a stand. It's just an SM58 sitting on the table that the hosts and guests are encouraged to put between their legs and get all the farts.
That's fantastic.
nice.
It smells
I
like
like
this might be yours. I'm not sure, but
That used to be.
I
the
recommend
old,
it.
That used to be the old, we refer to him to asshole, so maybe that's why
Yeah.
it smells like an asshole.
Maybe.
That's funny.
It says breath.
Yeah, it was, amongst other things. Hey, did you hear? Speaking of the asshole,
Yeah?
did you hear what happened last night?
No.
Not last night, Sunday night.
No.
The Patriots lost.
Oh, I know.
by a lot.
He's got something to say.
37 to 20. What has he got to say about that?
Oh, I had money on it too. It was just fantastic. It just added so much to my joy. And I don't bet that often. This is a vacation for
Yeah,
me. This
right.
isn't my lifestyle. But we actually placed it, in the first quarter. It was, a line at that point. And then right after that, there was that turnover, made it look really bad. No, that was a fun game. It was just a fun game.
Yeah.
It was just exciting.
Yeah, it was.
Every time they lose, I smile inside.
That's only once this year.
It still don't matter.
I know. I need somebody else to lose 2 at
Well,
least.
it's like
Hopefully Monday
the
will be the
Philadelphia
first.
Eagles.
Yep.
So he actually worked for the same guy, and I think I might have told you the story.
Ken.
Yeah. There's a guy that would bet his entire fucking paycheck on the game.
On the Eagles?
Every time.
On the Eagles
So
game?
Every time the Eagles lost, I get a little bit of joy because I know Ken Committee just lost a lot of money.
If Ken Committee is still alive
Oh,
and has money to bet.
that's possible.
I love the guy. I wish the best, but I don't know. I remember he couldn't go back to New Jersey or something because of
Yeah,
Gambling
somebody was going to kill him.
debts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
And I mean, most of the money that he had was scammed out of somebody anyway.
Ah.
That's kind of what the guy did.
Hang on. Ugh, I don't know where that came from.
That
Sorry.
good, huh?
Yeah, it was that good. That's because I'm looking around for our EP and I don't see an EP, so I guess I have to keep going.
Yes, sir, you
I
do.
guess I have to keep rolling on. Hang on, let me bring up the other. Get the fuck. Don't do that because that's another episode entirely. Or I might add a few in. You never know. This is what happens when you don't.
We
bring,
need to
This is
do,
what happens when you don't bring your own shit to talk about.
We need to bring, but we need to do another movie review.
Yeah.
So we should probably
Maybe
get
you should. I don't know. Quit going out of town.
Well, get somebody to fucking
Maryland Popeyes.
compensate. What?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Popeyes in Maryland.
Like the state of Maryland?
State of Maryland.
Okay.
A Popeyes in Maryland.
Uh-huh, what about it?
So they brought back the chicken sandwich on
Yeah.
a Sunday.
Was it a gang shooting?
No.
Because
But
that
it,
happens a lot in Maryland.
but it was it was close. So they Popeyes purposefully brought back their chicken sandwich on a Sunday because their
Yeah.
competitors
Yeah.
closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
So apparently that day, at pick a Maryland Popeyes location, doesn't really fucking matter where it was. They didn't run out, but the conversation in line got so heated about Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
that there was a stabbing. And not just your every run of the day, I'm going to fucking stab you. Apparently,
Yeah, because that happens every day.
in
the
Maryland?
the old run of the mill.
because
The old chicken stabbing.
Exactly. So when you're going to stab somebody, you pretty much go for the gut, right?
No,
Well, what do you go for?
jugular.
If you were to kill somebody,
If I was gonna shank somebody, just straight stab them, it's
Yeah.
gonna be right in the fucking neck.
okay, so this guy got stabbed. Ready for the count?
Uh huh.
16 times to the scrotum,
Huh.
22 times
Uh-huh.
opposing to combined inner thigh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then 18 times to the neck, not hitting one vital organ.
So
Or-
the guy that did the stabbing,
Was a dipshit.
I will tell you right now, has done a minimum of 2 years in a state facility.
2 teardrops?
Because you don't learn how to fucking stab like that unless you've been in the system for a bit.
Well, and it didn't really say, anything more in the story.
Because if you're
besides-
standing in line and you see some
18
dude start
times to the
stabbing
ball
somebody,
sack?
you're
And,
gonna
and he
fucking
didn't
jump in.
pierce the testicle? Is that what you're saying? Like it
That's-
just broke the skin?
I guess. So maybe he's just like,
I don't know if my scrotum has enough surface area for 16 stabs to it.
it could.
How big was the knife?
I wasn't there, dude. It wasn't
'Cause
my
if it was
scrotum.
like-
Is it a sharpened, toothpaste?
might
Right.
have been. Might have been a
Or
scalpel.
was it like the little tiny Swiss Army knife that you get at Boy Scouts?
I don't know.
Because, you could probably stab somebody 100 times and not hit anything vital. It's
Well,
one of those.
yeah, true. You could stab somebody 50,000 times with a toothpick. You're not going to hit anything vital.
I'm just wanting to know
We are
who
sitting.
else. I want to know who else was in line.
Nobody stopped him.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot.
Spectators.
You
I'm
got
sorry.
a lot of fucking
As soon
people,
as
and
that
you're
hap-
either rooting
Hey,
for them.
as soon as that happens, you know what I'm doing? Whoa, have at it, bro.
It all depends on what the conversation is. Like, if the guy that got stabbed was the guy that should have been stabbed, yeah, I might not intervene for a second or two.
Define. Should have been.
If that guy was the instigator of the whole fucking
Oh,
thing,
I can't wait to
and
hear
talking some mad shit to get a rise out of the fucking other guy, then I might delay my response by a
Seriously,
second or
dude, the argument's over a motherfucking chicken sandwich.
two. Still don't matter.
Which you and I have both, actually, all three of us have had fuck A.
But like, if it was the other guy, and he was like, "Yeah, pickles suck," and then the other guy's like, "Fuck you," like that's uncalled for.
Hey, that's a question.
But if the guy's like, "Yeah, your mom sucked on my pickle last night. That's why they got pickles on it." Okay, stab the fucking guy. I'll give you a couple of seconds.
So, we've discussed multiple times on this podcast about your hatred
Hatred.
of green things. You okay with
But,
pickles?
but I like pickles. Yeah.
Why do you like pickles? Pickles?
They added a bunch of salt.
Yeah.
Pickles?
Yeah. Preservatives, and they're no longer healthy for you.
Well,
Fantastic.
shitload.
But the small ones,
yeah, small
Oh.
ones.
the tiny little fucking
Midgets? Midgies?
I don't know what
The sweet
they
ones?
have to have a fucking
Midgies.
I guess.
That's probably
Gherkins.
not midgies.
They are called.
Are they?
I Google
Are
it.
they really?
Google it.
Okay. Okay.
They're
I'll give it the juge.
they're gherkies.
Yeah,
They're midgy
those
gherkins.
things can go fuck
Oh,
themselves.
I like those things.
Wait, why?
You cut
They're
those
so
up, you put them on
gross.
tuna fish. Oh, they're delicious.
Just nasty.
You are so fucking
How are they
weird.
different?
Just
So let me
They're
wait,
drastically
wait,
different.
I have a follow-up question. MREs, you love them, don't you?
it depends on what one.
It's exactly.
Beef stew number 9. I'll eat that
Number
shit all day.
9.
All
Number
day
9.
long.
What happened with 1 through 8?
They've got like 50 something now because they've got like the vegetarian and the vegan ones and the breakfast ones. Yeah. I used to be fine. Number
Wait,
9.
Wait, they have a breakfast stew?
No, they have breakfast MREs.
Oh, I thought you said. Well,
No. Number 9 was the beef stew.
Oh, got
and
it,
it
got
came
it.
with plain M&Ms,
that-
which was
I'm
fucking
sorry.
amazing.
Wait, what?
I see what happened.
Yeah.
I see what happened there. He thought you meant there were like
9
9 or more actual separate
beef
beef stew
stews.
MREs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
I was like,
Damn,
All
the
right.
military has got some options.
I'll have a number 2, number 8, and fuck
See-
it, give me a 13 for later on.
If somebody cracks the box of MREs and somebody takes the number 9 beef stew, there's a good chance I'm going to stab that guy about 66 times in his testicles.
Right in the dick. Dick fillet.
So what are some of the other numbers? What's number 1?
I don't remember.
Wait, you
Honest.
remember number 9? You remember 1?
No.
At-
I remember number 9 because the fucking beef stew was palatable and it had fucking plain M&Ms in it. It didn't have no
Wait,
stupid shortcake fucking thing. No, it had
What?
fucking M&Ms.
Wait. So was the M&Ms in the box or was the M&Ms in the fucking stew? Did you
No,
have to fish the bag of M&Ms out of the stew?
Everything's individually
It's a
packaged.
justifiable question.
it's not.
And absolutely, it's the fucking
Every-
military. It could
everything
have been
is,
saving space. It's
ev-
a justifiable question.
Everything is individually packaged.
It's how is that not a justifiable follow-up question?
A bag of M&Ms or an open bag of M&Ms melted in the stew.
You never fucking know.
The stew's
I've
cold
eaten
as fuck
some
until
weird
you heat
shit.
it up anyway.
Did they all have the little bottle of Tabasco?
Yes. All of them.
So did that start the little bottles of Tabasco? Did that start for the military?
Vietnam.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's where
yeah,
that.
that's where that. Yeah.
Not hotel services where you get them now.
Oh no. But the ones you get at hotel are drastically larger than the ones you get in MREs.
What? How big are the ones you get in MREs?
You probably get 5 or 6 little sloshes out of the whole bottle. That's about it.
How big is the bottle? Because I have one of those. Yeah. Oh no, I guess my bottle's a little bit bigger now.
Yeah. These ones are tiny, tiny, tiny.
What's the purpose? What's the purpose? No, wait. That's a bad question. I understand what the purpose is, but
The
why only give you
reason-
so little?
To give you so little is because we're military. We're young.
Yep.
We have nothing better to do. Do you know what an MRE bomb is?
No,
So you take a plastic
but
bottle
do tell.
and you put a whole bunch of the fucking heater units for MREs inside of this.
Heater unit.
Yeah.
You have to enunciate your words.
Just a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Cap that fucker, tape it up. You got about a minute before it blows. And when it blows, it's fucking loud.
Is it like,
So
is it like
now-
a dry ice bomb? Similar?
Yeah, similar,
Okay.
but louder.
Got it.
And like, you could be sneaky and just throw it in somebody's trash can and keep fucking walking. Then boom, fucking yeah. And it doesn't do any damage. It just scares the fuck out of people. So now,
Who might already be on the edge.
Yeah, I was gonna say with your PTSD,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Maybe we should do that to him. See how he fucking likes it after serving for 9 fucking years.
So now you get a whole bunch of 19-year-olds that know how to do this, and then you're giving them large bottles of Tabasco sauce. You're not using water anymore. You're using Tabasco sauce, and you're creating a chemical agent bomb. That's why they give you small little ones, because, yes, we will store those fuckers up for a month or two just to fuck somebody's day up. And not because you didn't like him, because he's your buddy.
And our tax dollars pay for this shit.
It's already been bought.
But
Sorry. That purchase already happened. That's the justification. It's not like I'm going to Congress. Hey,
I need some more
I
Tabasco
need some fucking more
sauce.
Tabasco.
You guys are putting enough Tabasco in our MREs.
Yeah. So all the bad shit that we did was to our buddy because we liked him. If you didn't like the guy, you wouldn't fucking give the creativity to fuck with him. Like porta potties, they got the big fucking vent.
Hey, no, I did
you
that.
throw
Do you know how
the
many times
huge
I've done that
fucking
to
rock
Slim?
down it?
I've done that. I've also actually.
Wait, what? I've never.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh, no,
huge, the huge
I already
vent.
get it. I just didn't know about it.
But
Oh,
the fucked
yeah.
up thing is you hear it and you don't have much time. So you're squeezing one out, all of a sudden, you're like, fuck.
Too late. And better to just sit there and take it.
Yeah.
That's like bioterrorism.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
no,
horrible.
But see, yeah,
Like,
and especially
how
if you,
we didn't die, I don't know. But
especially if you,
Potty.
especially if you wait until they just serviced it, so all that's in there is blue water,
oh yeah.
and that is chemicals on your asshole.
Yeah, because if there's too much poo in it, you won't get the necessary splash back.
Backsplash,
Yeah.
yep.
I still vote for it happening to me in a clear, new, fresh blue one than a poo one.
I don't know, it-
Well,
it
see, the
burns
poo
like
one
the
won't
dickens.
get the splash up. So if it's a nasty one, you don't even have to really worry about it. The rock's just gonna go.
I've never worried about this before ever. This wasn't a worry I had.
So I've
is now.
also locked Slim inside of a hootie house on a hot day.
Fantastic.
Once with my truck. Once when we were hardwood floor installers, there's a nail gun
Yeah.
that we nail the floors down with. It's actually called a cleat gun. I put within a matter of seconds, probably a full clip probably holds 50 or 60 cleats. I emptied a clip into that fucking door before he had a chance to get out.
Nice.
Yeah, took him a while to get out. We also got big trouble because apparently the
You tape-
porta potty company didn't like that very much.
Tape a flashbang to it.
Yeah, because I have those at the ready.
Yeah, and then just a little trip line. You can make it out of dental floss, trip line, and you just throw it on. They get done. They open up the door, and you stand there for a minute because all of a sudden you get fresh air, and you're like, and then behind the door, just boom, because they don't see any of it, nothing. Yeah,
Yeah, because like I said, I have so many of those laying around.
everybody should have one or two,
Do you?
maybe. Maybe.
Exactly. So the
Smoke grenades, though. I got one of those in the car.
I
Because you never know when you need one.
accidentally. Well, I don't know if it was an accident or not. Nah, it wasn't an accident. I did it to a buddy of mine. It wasn't Slim. I did it to somebody else. Actually, I think it was Nick. I think it was Mark that I did it to once. I dropped an M80 down the vent.
Wait, with somebody in it?
Yep.
I was some of me and my dirtbag friends back in the day put an M200 or something in,
Jesus Christ.
opened the door and threw it in, closed the lid and then closed the door, and it was nighttime, so like the big flash from
Oh,
within this
yeah.
plastic porta potty was
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. But that was someone in it.
Yeah, somebody in it, and right after it was serviced. So we knew that we were safe for another 3 days because the porta potty company wasn't coming back.
Remember
But,
that 250 in Bellevue?
You could blow someone's balls off, I think.
Probably.
he probably didn't have any balls. He was a spineless bastard.
But remember that 250 in fucking Bellevue?
Wait.
Lucy's old apartment.
Okay. Did we throw it off the deck or something?
Into the opposing apartment complex.
You know what? I wasn't there for this. I heard about it. I wasn't actually there for this one.
And like we knew it was going to be loud because the M80s are loud,
Yeah.
and this thing's like this. We had no fucking clue. Like car alarms 6 blocks away were fucking going off.
So
It sounded like a goddamn terrorist attack. Is what it fucking sounded like. It was
It
bad.
kind of was.
I had,
Yeah, I
it
suppose
kind
it
of
was.
was. I had an uncle-in-law who created a tennis ball bomb.
Oh yeah,
You can buy those at Boom City.
yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe he did.
Just matchbook heads.
No, this was black powder in a tennis ball wrapped in duct tape.
Then you can definitely make those yourself.
So he made it himself.
Fuck,
And
you can go to Walmart and get black powder.
what?
Don't you have to have like a pyrotechnics license or something like that?
Probably not out
Not for black. No.
Oh,
Is there another type of powder, you racist bastard?
Yeah. Well, the black powder.
Not black.
There, you've got black powder, like old school weapons.
Long
and stuff
rifle,
like-
yeah. Pack rifle.
And pistols and all sorts of stuff. And those require 0 license because, I mean, you might kill one person and then it's
Shit.
going to take you 10 minutes
You
to kill
might.
another.
You might. Chances are likely not.
So those aren't really regulated. And so, like, the ball ammunition, the packing fucking things, and the black powder, you can literally just go to Walmart and buy all that shit.
Probably not anymore.
No, you can.
Even after the whole Walmart the
Because it's not selling ammo. It's
Ammo!
It's selling parts of ammo.
amount of ammo.
no one's clamoring for those to be gone. So
Yeah.
Not yet.
now they
I mean,
will.
if you're a mass shooter with a black powder rifle,
Then
You're not a match shooter.
well,
you have that's commitment.
then you've got some really fucking piss poor security protocols.
Walmart, hello. Have you seen the people that walk in, what they're wearing? They don't stop those fuckers at the door.
Well, yeah, it's like the fucking Walmart fucking thing over here. It was a few years ago, and this guy walks into the fucking Walmart and starts trying to fucking shoot it up, and this guy decides, I've got a concealed pistol, blah blah blah. Draws out his pistol, doesn't realize that the guy that intended on shooting everything up had his girlfriend that was just walking through the door. Sees this guy draw a fucking weapon, she just blasts him.
What Walmart was this?
Here in Vegas.
Holy shit.
This was 2-3 years ago?
Maryland Parkway.
Probably.
Rainbow.
So, yeah.
Decatur and Rancho, if there was a Walmart there.
So, Walmart. Just saying. You can get anything at Walmart. You can
Got
get
it.
shot at Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to
It's
my...
Walmart.
What the fuck? Really?
Not my ding.
No, that was your dang, dude. I know your dang.
You do.
I
You
know.
do.
I know your dang.
I know your ding.
No, you don't. Hey,
Hey.
Are you done playing with it?
I'm never done.
Because
playing
I'm
with
not done playing.
huh? You barely hear that. Well, what about here? I'll
it.
turn
Well,
it
don't
up.
turn it up anymore.
Oh, I'll turn it up and do the 7.
Ate 'em, went down, got another 7.
Absolutely.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
The cinnamon rolls, you
Oh,
fuck nut!
yeah, that's
Jesus Christ! What the fuck else did you eat in 3 days?
It took me a minute to figure out what that reference was. But now it's like, oh, well, clearly.
I went downstairs, got another 7.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This always circles back to your food habits.
Oh, yeah.
I remember-
just
has
about
he-
every fucking episode.
Has he ever told you this one? I remember years ago telling me that he actually had like a withdrawal situation with nacho cheese. That if he didn't get nacho cheese into his body at certain intervals, he started having withdrawals.
Yeah. Well, it's
That's
like
still a thing.
no. I've weaned myself off of the nacho cheese.
You got tricked out with
But Rockstar, like energy drinks,
Yeah.
is 100% a chemical dependency. There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you Jones?
Yeah.
The headaches?
Well, yeah, the headaches and all that. Which, I mean, people say the caffeine headache thing is real. Like, it's real.
Worse than heroin.
However, what I'm basing this off of is how long do you think it takes for your body to start processing something that it just drank? A few minutes, at least.
20 minutes.
Right?
Yeah, at the earliest. Yeah.
I could get a nasty headache because I haven't consumed a Rockstar or Red Bull or anything like that. And within a second or two of consuming a sip, headache's gone.
Maybe you should.
Which means it's all in my fucking head. There's no
Psychological,
way,
perhaps.
no way my body processed that. But my body said, "Oh, that's the stuff. We'll be okay in a minute."
I'll release these endorphins now.
That's the good
Yeah.
stuff. Hey, maybe you should do us all a big favor and just say energy drink because you just dropped 2 name brands that do not pay us for sponsorship.
Yeah, it sucks.
Thank you.
But they're delicious.
Yeah, they're delicious energy drinks.
Dick's isn't sponsoring shit.
I'm wearing this shirt for you.
In and Out and their fresh vegetables. Fucking nothing.
Hey,
you getting anything from those guys?
Sometimes you got to eat healthy. Yeah, I'm eating healthy.
I got all my vitamins right here.
Not all of them. You are getting older.
I've got like
Matter of fact, your
800% of my niacin.
Matter of fact, your birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
It means you're getting a year older.
Yeah. Good old November 31st.
So November 30. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I know that's wrong.
So
It's entirely true.
so yeah, it is entirely true. Should we tell everybody
What?
that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because
Well, you can tell fucking whatever you
you
want
did
to
it too.
I don't want
I don't want to. I don't want any money. So Boone and I cracked or scheme whatever the fuck you want to call it.
We cracked a schema thing.
Something.
Yeah.
We decided that neither one of us, or you've never done it before, have you?
What?
Participated.
No.
Yeah, neither have I. So we both decided. He did it a day earlier than I did. You shaved on Halloween, October 31st.
Yes.
I actually waited.
Because I was working that night.
You were working
So
that
I needed to make sure that
And
at midnight.
When it comes to shaving, I'm what you would call fucking lazy. So I put it off till
The
Saturday.
second.
People are gonna look at you and say, "What did you shave?"
I shaved my face.
He shaved his nose.
If you shaved this off, then people would know. what's
I ain't
going on.
shaving that off. That would be no. People would tune out.
I-
People would say.
I would.
People would actually actually. People,
I would stop co-hosting immediately.
People would actually put money in our GoFundMe just so I could put a falsy goatee on because they wouldn't want to see my ugly face without.
If that's not a marketing strategy, I don't know what is.
Thank you. Been in radio for a long
If you
time.
get so many likes, then the EP gets to come over with a pair of scissors and cut it off.
Okay. $1 million.
No, that's way too much.
No, it's actually not because people fucking hit that number all the time.
How about 100?
How about fuck no? How about no?
Oh, did you tell Boone how many listeners we have and how many countries?
How about no? I didn't.
50,000
No.
in 252 countries.
Are there that many countries?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think that might be exactly.
I thought
It's somewhere
I
around
thought
there.
it was like 260.
It's right around there.
So
Yeah.
anyway, no.
We got like 6 countries.
So while I'm looking this up real quick, what is? I'm transitioning
Yeah,
to Phil. What's the oddest way you've ever not? Well, unless you do it too.
Face down, ass up.
Yeah, that's the way we like to fuck. What is the oddest way you've ever seen or you have ended an email?
I've never really
Best.
ended.
Yeah,
any odd.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
I can think of one.
yeah, that's one.
all right. So I'll give you the rundown real quick.
Cappy.
Ryan, myself, and another friend of ours, Greg, working at this
Shout out to Greg.
place called Internet Advancement. Greg sends out.
This is where Ken Committee, the boss he was
Yeah.
talking about earlier, was our boss.
Oh, okay.
So he's working in accounting. He sends out a company-wide email.
Greg does.
Greg does. Says, hey, if anybody needs anything, I'll be in the men's room. Company-wide email.
Stall number 2.
Yeah, stall number 2. So instantly we get a reply back from somebody in IT or management or something. They're like, You know, you got to fucking look at your employee handbook, blah, 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 email usage and all this other shit. Ryan.
No.
Oh, I did the employee handbook one, right?
Yeah, John comes on and talks about how just let us have fun. It wasn't lewd or anything like that, and said if anybody needs me, I'll be install number 2 going over the Internet Advancement Handbook, and he photoshopped the picture of the bottom of the stall with the
right.
handbook sitting on the floor in the stall. So then you can tell what I did.
So Ryan goes and replies all, if anybody needs me, I'll be lowering myself on the smoker's oasis.
You know those like big
The
pointy
fucking-
phallic looking thing? I said I'll be out back lowering myself onto the smoker's oasis. Company wide.
Fucking fantastic.
Wow. Oh, that's crazy.
My sales were good that week, so I was okay.
Ah, man, I guess. So
It's a strength in numbers thing, you know?
anyway, speaking of strength in numbers, so just in the last week,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, resets on Sunday. So in the last 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, we've had another 11 plays.
Oh.
Still our most popular as of right now. So in this order, it goes Celebrity Side Gigs,
Yeah.
Bobby's Heart Attack Grill,
Yeah.
PSA for Las Vegas, Zombieland Special,
Yep.
Vaginal Rejuvenation.
Oh, yeah, the good old vaginal rejuvenation.
So
That was a good episode,
that was a
right?
good episode.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like a good episode.
in locations, we still obviously our primary market is the United States. 76% United States, 10% Germany, 2% Australia, 2% Colombia,
Oh, nice.
2% India,
Okay.
2% Cambodia, and 2% the Netherlands.
I want to get into the Colombia thing. now.
Colombia.
Is it Bogota or Medellin?
It don't say that. It says Colombia.
Because I really want to know now. Like
I don't even
what,
think I can click
what
on it.
section
Can't
of
click
Colombia
on
are
it.
we talking about?
Can't click on it. See, that was the cool thing about the when we had the radio station. And if you guys would kindly go to GoFundMe, My Vegas Radio 365, you can actually sponsor to bring the goddamn fucking radio station back so we could do more shit. Because this doesn't pay dick. The station
37
pays.
cents.
Yeah, no, 39 cents?
37.
37?
Yeah, 37 cents. We got 37 cents so far.
From this.
From this.
From this. That's it. Yeah. So, you know, share. But if everybody we knew just gave $1, we'd have $7. Anyway,
$7.
the sevens of listeners
Yes.
could all put in $1, then we'd have $7. That would be enough to fund the radio station for
27 minutes.
42 minutes, I think, actually, was the number that popped into my brain.
You're gonna tell people how many listeners we had on the radio station.
Oh my God! On the radio station, we had 55,000 listeners in 55,000 listeners in 42 different countries. Oh, that's right. So the cool thing about the radio station analytics was you could actually bring up a map and it would drop a fucking pin, and that's how I found out where. So we were played. We were live streamed 24/7 at a gym that was around the corner from Parliament in England.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a
What was the format of this station?
all EDM.
Oh, that makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah. So
It was so cool.
we also had a couple of Jamba Juices locally play it. Well, I don't know if it's 24/7 or not, but what were some of the other ones? We
You
had.
walk into Jamba Juice and they know you because
Yeah.
they played you.
Yeah, they'd recognize the voice, that's for sure.
We had a lot of-
Because as Boone says, my voice is very marketable.
It is.
I don't think so. We'll find out here in about a month.
Hello, ladies.
That's your voice. What else? What else about the station?
44 minutes.
Oh,
44.
that's plenty.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, by the way.
Oh.
guy
Well-
who got stabbed for the chicken sandwich
Yes.
because he cut in line.
Oh.
Oh, then he fucking
Fuck him.
deserved
Oh,
it.
well, then I'd have fucking stabbed him.
Good for him for fucking cutting off the one guy that's been to prison. Fucking retard.
Fucking jacktard. Oh, so real quick.
If you're the type of guy that's gonna fucking stab somebody over 60 times, you should be able to identify that guy as somebody that could stab you 60 fucking times.
Anybody can stab you.
Like, but I mean, he's gonna have that look on him, and you're like, maybe
Yeah, he
I'll-
probably didn't look like Pete Buttigieg.
right? Fucking Beto O'Rourke. Fucking.
That's my best bet. All I got. That's
I
best.
like
What's saying nothing?
maybe.
Fuck. We broke rule number two.
Maybe cut in line behind that guy. You know, like still,
make sure
still
his
cut in
family's
line
on it.
because I mean, life is nothing but 7th grade anyway.
But why? Do you really need a Popeyes chicken sandwich?
No,
that
you
bad?
just cut in line. Like that's what people do.
Yes, they did.
I cut in line all the time.
I do not.
But
I think that you're a sociopath for doing
You,
that.
yeah, you're just a dick.
So what happened was
No.
7th grade, you got little scrawny me. Scrawny. Like the heaviest thing in my body was probably my fucking eyeball.
My left nut.
No, they weren't that big yet. So people would cut in front of me all the time because they can get away with it. Because I'm not going to fucking do nothing. I fucking weighed 80 fucking pounds. What am I going to do to you? Well, now I'm 225. It's my fucking turn. All right? It's my fucking turn.
Oh, you're the you're the guy who became the bully.
I'm not gonna bully you. Nothing. I'm just gonna fucking cut in front of you.
You're the guy who became the bully or became the
And
asshole.
if you talk some shit, I might turn around and stare at you like Dwayne the Rock
I
Johnson,
might
maybe.
just stab you
Give
16
you the
times in
fucking
your
the
sack.
little eyebrow. Done.
Really?
No
Your
problem.
roast beef.
No roast beef.
Yeah. You could just fucking look at him and go, we don't need all of that.
Right?
Which I'm still amazed. That's not our number one
Okay.
episode.
So full disclosure, I don't cut in line while on foot. If I'm in the fucking car though, I'm driving at
Oh, that's
least
completely different.
at least 100 yards down the fucking shoulder so I can get 2 cars in front.
Oh God.
That's gonna happen.
In your little orange Tic Tac.
Fuck yeah, because you can see that bitch coming. Tell me you
You
didn't.
saw my blinker, bitch.
Tell me you didn't see me. My whole car's a blinker.
Oh shit. All right. So
You got anything else,
Yeah,
Ryan?
we're
Not at all.
Save
Any
it for
any like shout outs to back home or anything?
Hi to everyone back home. I'm not listing names. Thanks for letting me be here. This is kind of fun to see this process
Oh,
get
yeah.
on a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Take
Perfect.
it easy, everybody.
You good?
I'm good.
All right. Do I have to do this? still?
Yes, you do.
Thanks for listening to My Vegas Radio 365. Please subscribe to our.
You should just make a post roll, sir.
Please. So you mean the video guy should do the post roll?
No.
Yeah, that sounds like
No, the EP.
not the audio guy. I'll do the recording.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
will.
please subscribe to our YouTube. It really helps us out.
It really does.
If you like today's episode, which I don't know why you would,
It's fucking amazing.
because it's hilarious and we talked about funny shit. Click the thing below not the
yeah.
and then hit the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling so you get
Yeah.
notified.
It's
I need
it's the ding. That's a different kind of thing.
It's a Chuck Berry kind of ding-a-ling.
You'll get notified.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. Follow us on Twitter and check us out on Instagram, MyVegasRadio365. Share, like, subscribe. GoFundMe, My Vegas Radio, to get the station back. Is it My Vegas Radio at GoFundMe or is it My Vegas Radio 365? 365, she said. Say goodbye, everybody.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.